Good day, Threaders. It's Tuesday. I, as always, am Sid, and welcome to another episode of
Talking Threads.
So, first and foremost, I want to apologize if this episode seems really, haphazardly thrown together and is really late. There's all kinds of things happening. I just moved into my dorm. I bought a new camera a couple weeks ago, and now I found out I'm, missing the cable to get it to connect to my computer, so I can't get any of the video off it. So I actually already filmed this episode earlier in the day, but now I just can't get it onto my computer, so I'm back to recording on my webcam until the cable that I ordered comes in. But enough about my problems. We're here to talk about poems. So yesterday, Nick started the first ever Manic Monday by reading an original poem. Great job, Nick, by the way. And as is what usually happens to me when I listen to poetry, I became sort of inspired to delve a little bit more into the topic. I like to think that I've studied a lot of poetry in the last year from a variety of cultures and eras, and the first thing that I noticed was that it is impossible to define poetry without writing a 10,000-word dissertation on the subject. So instead of telling you what I think poetry is and the purpose that I think it serves, I'd love to hear from you, but maybe a little later. For a great many years, I'd say at least the last 5 or 6,000 million, we've used poetry as a way to convey to others what we deem to be the most important issues of our time, from Anglo-Saxon standards of heroism to exposing the corruption inherent in society through the 20th and 21st centuries. There has never, it seems, been a more effective or accessible method of getting a powerful message across in a powerful way. A lot of people also talk about the poetry of movement and dance, but I'm pretty sure they'd change their mind if they ever saw me try to bust a move out on the dance floor. What can I say? Intergalactic just happens to be my jam. So, moving on to you guys, I'd love to hear a little bit about what you think of poetry. Tell me about the first poem you ever heard that spoke to you in any kind of way, whether it made you laugh or cry or just think a little bit about the world you were living in. For me, I think it had to be the work of Shel Silverstein. Childish, maybe a little bit, but then again, I was 6 years old the first time I ever cracked open a copy of Where the Sidewalk Ends. There was just something about the way that he captured the essence of being a child discovering the world for the first time that made me really feel like somebody knew what I was feeling. I wasn't the happiest child, so even the smallest poignancies of poems like Invitation got to me in ways that I had never experienced before. And I really wish I could thank him personally for helping me discover the path and philosophy that I want to follow. So I think to end the show today, and yeah, I know we're ending super early, but God, I think I'd like to read to you that poem that had such a profound effect on me. So this is Invitation by Shel Silverstein. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Thank you.